Now we are with Professor Horace Campbell, whom I've narrowly missed at the event to commemorate 30 years of Walter Rodney at the Teachers Hall in Accra. Welcome to Accra.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
This event has been part of a global event. Yesterday, as you know, was 30 years since Walter Rodney was assassinated.
Yeah.
And the Walter Rodney Commemoration Committee, people who were scholars and activists throughout the world, were using events to mark the life so that we could go back to Walter Rodney to draw inspiration. Now, June 13th and June 14th, 2010, falls fully within the time when people are playing the World Cup.
Of course.
So it was Walter Rodney and the World Cup in Ghana.
No match.
Well, and you could see from the young people you interviewed, there are people who felt that it was very important to be here to have a discussion.
Yeah.
So there was a lively discussion on the meaning of Walter Rodney for African liberation today, and why the young people were organized in the Forum for African Affairs are organizing, whether it's in agriculture or in political science or in management, to change the curriculum and to learn the lessons from Walter Rodney about how to organize for the 21st century. And we had a 2-hour spirited discussion, and we hope that this
I hear that it's been documented.
Yes, it's been documented, and we'll hope that it will be available.
Now this is very strange because as I said, I saw the announcement about 30 minutes ago. I emailed it, and immediately my good friend Alfred Carey Bannerman, master guitarist, said, "Well, I played at the commemoration in London."
Yes.
And I think although Alfred is normally shy, I will get him to write a paragraph or two about that.
Yes.
But for me, it's again a very, very strange thing. Only this morning, my wife just came from sabbatical, and I just discovered some files I had on her computer. And only this morning I was playing a recording which I did in 2005 with fishermen in a place I studied. And following Walter Rodney, I called those qualitative research grounding.
Okay.
So, yes, only this morning I said grounding with my Maori fishes.
Yes.
And in point of fact, I'm going to put that on the internet as soon as we leave here.
Okay.
So Walter Rodney was in my mind. Honestly, it didn't click to me that it was 30 years.
30 years.
I think 30 years have come very fast.
30 years have come very fast.
It makes us feel ancient.
No, but not. What we will do is draw from the life of Walter Rodney. So what he struggled for, what he lived for, the principles of self-emancipation, self-organization, and self-mobilization, we'll bring that to make a leap forward out of this capitalist mess that is destroying Africa and destroying the third world.
Are we still being underdeveloped? We've had some...
No, we pass on the development. No, we are being destroyed. The planet is being... On the development is one thing. The destruction of the planet Earth is another thing. We are reaching a stage that if we do not organize to change the capitalist system, we will not have a planet Earth.
What would be a Rodney-like position on climate change?
Well, read chapter 1 of the history of the Guyanese working peoples. How the people organized and changed the environment to make the space for them to live. He was very clear that the environment and life and politics could not be separated.
Let's get some biographical notes. The one location, the point I remember, my clear image of Professor Campbell is from the very famous APS meeting in Ibadan, where Professor Nelson was appointed Executive Secretary of APS.
Okay.
Yes, that was my clear image I have of you. Okay. But tell us a bit about yourself. Where are you from? I suspect you're from the Caribbean.
I'm from the Cape Coast in Ghana, from the Coromantine people.
Are you a Coromantine slave?
Not a slave.
Sorry.
We were enslaved.
Enslaved,
yes. We were from the Coromantine, from Cape Coast, and we were enslaved. And I was
That's very interesting.
Born in Jamaica.
So you okay?
I was born in Jamaica, but my people, the food we eat, the language we speak, all that come from the Cape Coast people. And
actually, our former head of department, am I right? Both of us from Coromantine. Yes, exactly. Yes. Our former head of department is from that very town.
And I'm one of the international organizers of the Walter Rodney commemorative event.
Excellent.
And we call ourselves Rodneyites because we believe in 3 things Walter Rodney stood for. One, the organization of the working people to end divisions. 2, the belief in self-emancipation, and 3, transition beyond capitalism. We believe that we should organize to do these things in the 21st century.
Excellent. Yes. I used to teach a course at Legon, what was it called? Theories of Underdevelopment.
Yes.
And I was kind of amazed that in the final year, almost none of the students had read How Europe Underdeveloped Africa.
Well, we have to get the book available once more to students.
Yes, actually, when I used to teach at Legon, there was a Nigerian edition which was being sold very cheaply.
The Nigerian edition is published by Panaf Books. It's still available.
Oh, really? By Panaf?
Yes, it's still available. You can contact them in Abuja and in Lagos. Yes.
Anyway, thank you very much for being here. I'll try to get parts of the official delivery and put it on Africa Talks.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, but before you go, so where are you now?
I'm at Syracuse University in New
York.
You're
still at Syracuse?
Yes.
Holding the fort.
Send me a copy of this when you put it on YouTube.
It's going to be on YouTube in the next 20 minutes.